Welcome to Expedition Sea Nest. In this episode, we continue to explore the rugged beauty of Georgian Bay.
I can feel a big one coming soon. Yes, here. I'll let it sit too long and now they're both on.
Two on the one thing?
Yeah.
I saw that though. I wonder if the film picked that up. That was crazy.
Oh. Isn't that nuts?
That was. I'm going to have to make some room for that little fish. Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. I think I might be able to get it out of there now. You don't want to get a hook in your hand when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, that's a nice one for dinner. If he takes it. There he goes. He's got it.
Oh my golly. It's like sight fishing. There's two of them.
Just the one. That's all we need for dinner, Jewel.
Wow, well
We're set.
done, Kylie. I think it was that rock ledge. Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And spunky.
Yeah, they should be sitting on that deep edge.
Yeah.
I saw him before I cast to him.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like saltwater fishing in Florida. You're sight fishing. You're standing.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the water's clear.
Here?
Yeah, some places are anyways. Depends on where you are in Florida, I guess. But definitely not as clear as the Bahamas, though. I want to grab the line because it's really thin line. There we go.
Well done.
There we go.
Beauty.
Dinner. It doesn't take us long to get dinner on Georgian Bay, does it?
It certainly doesn't.
Okay. So I wonder if this was the same bass that was hooked up with the other bass. We had two bass on it on that Rapala, and I wonder if that was him the second fish that we caught. But I didn't see any marks along his mouth that looked like he had been on a hook. But it was interesting. I saw it. We drifted down this kind of a rock spine, and I saw there was a cut in the rock, and I saw the bass in there, and I threw it in. I threw it past him because I didn't want him to swim towards me, because then he would see me. So I threw it so he had to swim away from me. And when he saw that bait hit, he actually swam down into deeper, and he swam away from it. Then all of a sudden he just said, "Oh, well, maybe I'll eat that thing." So he turned around, he came up, and he ate that plastic worm. I'll tell you, you just never know.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Yeah.
No, that was skill. That was all.
That was all skill. I'm telling you, it was all skill.
When I was a young girl, I was fortunate enough to go to summer camp in Parry Sound, Ontario. Camp Tapawingo. And every morning there would be a flag raising and a poem read. And I heard that poem so many times that I think I know it off by heart. And on mornings like this, I think of that time when I was younger. And so I'm going to share the poem with you. It's called Listen to the Salutation to the Dawn. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life, and in its brief course lie all the verities and realities of our existence, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of beauty. Today well lived makes every yesterday a vision of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day, such is the salutation to the dawn.
Well, as you can see from this poem I found on the internet, my version is a little different. But what'd you expect? That was 40 years ago. I think the message is clear. Enjoy the day. And we really do enjoy the days every morning when we wake up on board the boat. It's a fantastic way to really get in touch with nature. One fantastic thing about this anchorage was that it was close to shore. So later that morning, Michael and I went to explore the island, being mindful of the black bears and possible rattlesnake. It's so wonderful to be at an anchorage where you can get off the boat in the morning and go for a little hike. This anchorage has amazing rock formations, granite rock formations that go all around the bay. And you can see different other bays when you get to the peak. So we're really enjoying a morning hike today. These are slim pickings blueberries. Let's see if they taste any good. Oh gosh! And then I dropped one. Butterfingers. One for me and one for me and one for you.
You can have it.
No, you have it. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot more flavor than the cultivated ones. Oh, here's another one. I'm quite certain that these are choke cherries, but I don't want to choke on them and die in case they're not.
No,
so
we're a long ways away from
we'll just stick with the semi-ripe blueberries.
You eat it.
They're tart, but they're good. Let's keep bushwhacking. Oh my gosh, this is all moss. It's like spongy moss. Oh yeah, these are. I bet you're right. I bet you it's because of the shade in this area.
There's some over, or there's lots over here.
I know, there's tons. A lot of them aren't ripe yet, though.
I'm gonna start picking, or should we just see? Look at them all.
I know, it's exciting.
At least we know where to come to look for them.
Jackpot.
Well, that one was tart, but the one that you gave me was sweet.
Oh, there's a few underneath there.
That one was good. Yeah, they're nice. I think we should come back and pick a bunch of these.
Okay, later.
Can have them for breakfast tomorrow.
Okay. Do we go have some breakfast now?
Sure.
Let's do that and then take a tour in the dinghy later on and go exploring.
Yeah, let's see if we can find those Sandhill cranes.
Sounds good.
It's beautiful here.
It is a bit shallow.
Let me know if I'm going to hit a rock. Oh, that looks skinny up here.
Yeah. It goes from this side across. Just
Okay,
be
you
careful.
want to shine this in the water?
Oh yeah, we might be. I would say go over that way.
Yeah, let's just drift across.
And there's another rock here, so stay in the middle now. We heard the Sandhill cranes calling from our anchorage in the early morning. And later that day we went around to the marsh and explored where we thought that they might be sitting, and search as we might, sadly we did not spot the cranes that day, but it was wonderful to explore nonetheless.
And whatever. Frogs, maybe. I would think frogs in this marshy area.
Yeah.
You want to take a walk up here? And
Absolutely.
beaver lodge. That beaver lodge has to stand 10, 12 feet tall, and it's probably 35 feet wide. It's enormous. Maybe 40 feet wide. Yeah, it's probably 40, 45 feet wide. That's huge.
There's a lot of washed up driftwood that will serve as excellent fire starter tinder, and it's really dry because it looks like it hasn't rained here for quite a while. So I'm going to collect that and get the fire started, and then add some bigger pieces of wood, and once the embers get nice and red hot, we'll put the fish on top. Actually looks like it's cooking nicely. Nice and crispy. I think it's going to be delicious. That looks beautiful.
Oh.
Well done.
It's really nice.
We look like savages.
Mm.
Super delicate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's the cheek for you.
Oh.
You caught him.
And cheeky.
You get the cheek.
Mm. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I honestly, that smoky taste with the lemon and the salt and pepper
I know.
is out of this world.
I know. It's so good.
Like, that's what food's supposed to taste like.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I'm feeling very uncivilized, but I have to tell you, this is some of the best fish I have had in my entire life. So, if that's what uncivilized is, I'm all in.
Are these the blueberries?
That's your dessert. That's your surprise dessert.
Oh.
And let me tell you, when you go buy wild blueberries, careful! And there's one other little surprise in there.
Uh-oh. Is there a snake in there? Well, you found a blackberry.
One ripe blackberry.
That's for me? Oh,
It was for you.
That's
Was it
delicious.
good?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one. I think this is my favorite anchorage yet.
It could be. It could be. I love this. Everything is scenic. Like, everything could be photographed and framed.
Mm-hmm.
Or painted and framed.
Mm-hmm.
Wind-blown trees off this point here.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And these super smooth rocks.
yeah.
And you can hear Georgian Bay.
You can hear the waves
You can
breaking
hear the waves out there.
on the reefs, yeah.
And yet these tiny little coves are surprisingly protected. I didn't think we would find something this protected. I should have had faith in you.
Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't sure whether we were going to find anything back here. I just was kind of worried. And then, you know, you managed to squeeze your boat into these spots, and you wonder, oh my God, I got to get it back out of here. I hope I get down the same trail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the important thing is to zoom in on your trail, on your graph, and make sure that you follow that. If you zoom out on it, you could be out by 10, 20 feet. But if you zoom in it, you know you're going to be more exact.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make sure we zoom in on it when we leave here. That way there we stay right on the exact same trail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that it doesn't shift much because the rocks pretty much stay where they are. So once you've done it a few times, you could feel a bit more confident, but you do have to be careful. We had great visibility.
Yeah, it's not like other places where you're dealing with sandbars and stuff.
Exactly.
You know, like down in Florida or Bahamas or something, where you get a hurricane or a storm, and next thing you know, the entire bar has moved, 60 feet or more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd rather hit a sandbar than a pile of rocks, but at least you know the rocks are going to stay there. Oh man, this was well worth the trip.
I can't even remember when the last time I had a baked potato.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sign of summer for us anyway. Barbecue, baked potato, salad.
Yeah, we did some quick shopping at Point of Barrel. I did some.
If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and subscribe. We appreciate that.
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Cheers.
You ever wonder if days like these last with one another, with the feeling pass? Would you find out with